Hey guys, welcome back to On the Same Page with me, Paige Natalie. Today's topic is boys that front. Boys that pretend, boys that are faking it till they make it. So this one's going to be a juicy one. I'm going to start off with this topic, and there's a reason why I'm picking this topic. First of all, let's just think about this. If you are a boy that has bed sheets as their curtains, but you are driving up round in a Mercedes or BMW, you are dumb as hell. Actually, furthermore, let's scrap that. You got bed sheets as curtains, you're out and about, being active, rolling around like you're that guy, and you're wearing Balenciagas, Valentinos, Gavincis, but you can't even afford curtains. And then you're driving around in a Mercedes or a BMW, but you're pulling up to your mum's council house that she's been living in since you were in nappies. Like, these guys are out here pretending that they got money, and then this is where it gets to why I'm talking about this subject. Then when you attract a certain type of girl, you're all like, oh no, she's too much, like she's wanting me to spend too much money, blah blah blah. That is your own business. Get ready, get your cup of tea in hand, because we are going to be discussing boys that fake it. So the reason I'm picking this topic is, which I'll get onto, is actually because of my sister and her husband, and a situation that happened, ex-husband should I say, and a situation that happened, and it actually gave me, what do you call it, like inspiration for this chat. Now, we all know us young people are out there spending money. It's all about what trainers you're wearing, what watch you've got on, where you're going, being active, brunches, whatever, which that is okay with. That's absolutely fine. But if you're that guy, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, you are sleeping on the floor with your mattress and bed sheets as curtains, but you're out at Libertine and Drama and all these other places posting up like you're that guy. When you attract a certain type of girl, you are painting the picture that you have a certain financial status and that you are a certain way, like your character, you like to go out, you enjoy the finer things in life. So you are Picasso of your own life. So when you paint your picture, you're painting away Mr. Picasso. That is the picture that you're painting. So then when you attract a certain type of girl that thinks, this guy's about that Dubai life, like we're going to go Dubai together. And this ain't necessarily about you paying for it all. I'm talking about the lifestyle. She's thinking, yeah, I'm going to go get my fancy blow dries. Me and babe are going to go STK. He likes the finer things in life. I've seen that he's at roast dinner at the Ned. Like, this is the type of guy that I want, because this is the kind of lifestyle that person lives. So she's all thinking, I've got a guy that's matching my lifestyle, like we're gonna be good. And then it'll get 6 months down the line. Actually, scrap that, we're not even gonna give it 6 months. It gets 3 months down the line, and guys will all be like, oh, she's high maintenance, she's got me spending bare money, oh, we're going out too much, da 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 da. That is your own business, because you painted a picture that you were about a certain type of lifestyle. So then when you attract that girl that thinks, yeah, he's got a Mercedes, she don't know that you're pulling up to your mum's council house, eating spag bowl and pot noodle every night. She's all thinking you're about that life, because that's what your Instagram shows. That's what you're portraying. So she's thinking she's found herself a babe to travel the world with. All now you're counting the pennies, you're racking up bills on your credit card, and then 3 months in, you want to be blaming the girl, like the girl's high maintenance, she's stuck up, she's hard work, she's too, what do they say when you're into designer and all that? Oh, she's into labels, blah, 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 blah. No, you painted the picture of Picasso. If you can't afford that lifestyle, then you should be painting pictures that need to be stuck up in Nando's, not pictures that are going to be stuck up in New York on a billboard, because that is your own business. Guys need to stop blaming girls because they are fronting. First of all, if you're driving around in a Mercedes, it's on finance, and there's nothing wrong with finance, but let's be honest, it's very rare that people of our age, or any age really, money doesn't matter what age you are. There's 19-year-olds out there that have got more money than me, But if you're out there with your finance car, which is fine, because who's got 40 grand to lay down up front on a car? You're driving your Mercedes E-Class, you're driving a Range Rover Evoque, whatever it is that you're driving, Audi TT, whatever, and you're pulling up to your mum's council house, you're hella stupid. Like, number one, you're hella stupid. Number two, you're faking it because you ain't balling like that. And number three, you're just thick, because you could be saving that money to be getting a property, whether it's renting or not. I don't be caring whether you rent or own a property, because the way I see it is, you're paying rent. A rent on property is still the same amount of money, if not more, than paying a mortgage. You probably pay about £1,200 a month rent. A mortgage is about £750, £900, depending on the deposit that you put down. So you paying your rent, you paying off your finance on your car, then you're living your life. So it don't matter whether you're renting or not. But what it does matter is, if you're out there with these finance cars, but you're still living in your mum's council house and you ain't got no savings, but then you've like made a rod for your own back, because then when you go to the bank, they will see that's lowering the amount that you can borrow from the bank. They're saying, okay, you've got a 4-year loan on a car. Then you've got your credit card. That's already 2 loans that they're seeing. Plus, on your bank statements, all they be seeing is Harrods, Selfridges, etc. You hella dumb. You need to get your priorities straight. Not only are you trying to fake it till you make it, you hella stupid. So when you attract those girls that be thinking that they're going to be living a certain type of lifestyle, that is your business. It ain't the girl's problem. Because at the end of the day, you painted a certain type of picture thinking she was going to live a certain type of lifestyle. Then a year down the line, 3 months down the line, or even when you break up, there's guys out there that will front it a good year or two. They will rack up credit cards, they will front it, they will do whatever they've got to do to maintain that lifestyle for that girl, which is more for you. If that's what you want to do, and you specifically want that girl that is on a different level than you, and you want to maintain that lifestyle, that is fine. But then when you break up with her and you want to all be having discussions with your boy like, oh, for the last 2 years I was paying off her car, now I'm broke and living at my mum's house, I need to start from scratch, we were renting together, because you couldn't rent unless you was with her. So she already slightly leveled you up from your mum's house to renting an apartment together. So now that you've stopped renting, you can't afford that rent on your own. So now you're back at mum's. But you all want to be blaming her like she did you wrong. Like, boys ain't stupid. If a girl is going to mug you off, that's your business for letting her mug you off. And not all girls are actually mugging you off. Like I say, you present a certain type of picture, you're presenting that a certain type of lifestyle is going to be met when you're with that person. If you are that guy that's out there paying for her nails, her this and that, and you can't keep up for it, that is your business. And if you started doing that 3 months in, she's still going to expect that 3 years down the line. So you're making a rod for your own back. So let me just point that out right there. And furthermore, if you cannot keep up with that lifestyle, that is for you to sit down with that girl and say, do you know what, babe? I think we're on different paths. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to go. I need to hustle. I can't go out as much. I need to do this. I need to do that. And then let her be like, where is your head at? Because this is what I can present to you, babe. This is where I want to go in life. Where's your head at? Because I'm feeling like down the line we're going to clash. Have that conversation. And then she can be like, do you know what, you're right, that doesn't work for me. Or do you know what, babe, I'm cool with that. I'm going to hustle and grind with you. When we get there, we get there. Have that conversation. Don't be all bitter about it. And this is where the bitterness comes in. Back to my sister. Thank you for the topic of this week. So, and I said I'd give you credit, so here's your credit. So she was married for 9 years with this guy for 12 years. They've been divorced for, I think, like 10 or 12 years now. As of recently, as they were communicating to co-parent with their son, he brought up some bitterness from back in the day. He brought up literally unnecessary in the conversation. You made me buy a Lexus I didn't even want. You made me move houses. You wanted a boob job. Da 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 da. Where did all this bitterness come from? We've been divorced 12 years. What's all this hate? Where's this all coming from? And this is why I've picked this subject. Oh, now my man was married to my sister for 9 years. Now, it is not her fault that she wanted a nice car. And let's bear in mind, it was a Lexus. And 9 years ago, that was a top car. And they still pretty are top now. That was a top girl. Some girls want Range Rovers and stuff. She just wanted a Lexus. Bearing in mind, you were happy driving that Lexus around for 2 years that you shared payments on, bearing in mind. But now it's the issue because she tried to level you up. Now you're all feeling like she dragged you along. If you have to drag a man to level him up, you are on 2 different paths. There is a difference between hustling together, climbing together, and there is a difference between trying to drag someone up to your level. Like, you were happy to get the Lexus when you went and picked it up. And furthermore, she paid for her own boob job, buys that business in. And as for the house, there's nothing wrong from wanting to go from like a 2-bedroom house to a 3-bedroom house. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I will say this now. I will not be apologetic for wanting better in life, for wanting more out of life, for wanting to be successful, and for wanting nice things. I will not be apologetic for that. You can either match me or we just ain't for each other. But for 12 years later, be like, you wanted a car that I didn't even want. Why didn't 9 years ago you sit down and say, do you know what? I feel like you're on this path. You want a bigger house. You want a nicer car. These all sound like positives to me, by the way. I don't want a bigger house and I don't want a nice car. I mean, I'm not really seeing who's wrong here, and it's not the person over here. But if that isn't what you wanted, and he didn't present a certain lifestyle, I must say, like, obviously I've presented a lifestyle of you're driving around in your Mercedes, you've got your Balenciagas, but he wasn't about that life. He had a normal job, he had a normal car, they grinded together, they had a shared bank account. Bearing in mind, her wages went into his bank account. This is why I say, learn from your mistakes. Furthermore, learn from your siblings, you know. My sister's made all the mistakes for me, I'm telling you now. Because my wages ain't going in no man's bank account. I'll get a joint account. Your wages will go in your account. My wages will go in my account. We will have a joint account that we will do a standing order into for the bills of the house. And best believe any transaction over 2 grand, I want 2 signatures. You ain't getting no money out over 2 grand without my say so. Because this guy that got dragged apparently to level his lifestyle up, wiped out the bank account. Not money orientated at all, but wiped out all my sister's savings and my sister's money that went into that when they got divorced. So who's bitter now? Like, listen, don't act like it was all about money back then when you the one that took all the money. I've learned from my mistakes. Trust me, no man is wiping out my bank account. What I come in with, I will leave with, and what you come in with, you can leave with. But let's just talk about that. This is what I mean. Like, if you don't suit someone, it's like a job interview. Sometimes you have all the skills, all the experience, you are overqualified for that role, but that company just don't suit your personality. It's not somewhere you want to go to every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's not going to happen. Well, 5 days a week. And that's the same with a man. Sometimes you've got a really good guy and he's really nice, you get along, but you're just on different paths. You want to go Dubai, he wants to go Mykonos. You want a 4-bedroom house, he's happy with a 2-bedroom flat. That is fine. I will not be told, oh, I'm high maintenance and I'm hard work. I am hard working, because all my Mulberries, my Pradas, my Versaces, everything that I own designer, I have bought. My clothes I buy myself. Don't get me wrong, I've been spoiled being like the younger child and stuff. And but majority, literally actually all my handbags, other than 2 that I got given for Christmas years ago, which were my Decam ones, but my 2 Mulberries, my Pradas, my Versaces, that I bought them myself. I am hardworking, so I will not be made to feel guilty for living a lifestyle that I can afford. If you want to come into my life, best believe I already wanted to go to Dubai. So you're either coming with me and we're leveling up, or you're staying where you are. I'm okay to help you hustle. I'm okay if you're not where I'm at yet. Furthermore, I may not even be where you're at. I've dated traders that are on triple the amount of money than me. But like I said in my other videos, guys don't really care what girls be working at and stuff. But that goes for who you pick. That's your business. Don't blame the girl. I will not be called high maintenance. I'm not high maintenance. I'm actually quite low maintenance. As you've seen in my other videos, I don't have rules. Go about your business. I'm not going to hunt you down. I'm not clingy. I'm not going to text you 24/7. You can go out with your boys and I'm going to go out with my girls and I'm going to do me. And when I go out, I'm doing my own money. I ain't waiting for you to leave me no money on the bedside table like no hooker. I'm going out with my own card. So it's like these guys want to be, I'm active, I'm a hustler, I'm about that life, in your finance cars and whatnot. But you're all driving up to your mum's council house, but you want to attract the Mayfair girl. And then slag her off and be like, she's all high maintenance, she expects too much from me. That is your business. You are living a certain lifestyle. You are projecting that you live a certain lifestyle. So you're going to attract a girl that's on that same bandwagon. Like I said, Picasso, don't paint pictures that should be hanging up in Nando's instead of hanging up in the Shard. Let's get that straight. Let's not act like we're all rolling about in Ubers when we go on a night out when you're busting it home. So that's my chit chat on guys that fake it. Like, I'm all about faking until you make it. But like with my sister's marriage, how 12 years later are you going to be like, you made me do this, you made me get a bigger house? Damn straight. She didn't ask for no 6-bedroom house. She wanted a 4-bedroom house with a bigger garden for your kids. So all this bitterness and these guys, because I've heard it a few times through relationships, not me personally, because I've only had 2 relationships, because we all know how I've been single for 5 years, and now you know why. I feel like guys just actually can't match my lifestyle. And that's not all guys actually, because like I say, I've been with traders and stuff, and I can't match their lifestyle. And I've had the guys that rub my feet, run me a bath, do my washing up for me after I've cooked, make my bed. I've had guys get up in the morning, bring me in my own place breakfast and tea to my bed. That's not because I've demanded it. That's not because I'm high maintenance. That's because they're the type of guy that likes to look after their girl, and it's a bonus. Some guys do it, sometimes some guys don't. Some guys won't rub my feet because they're not feet people, and I love my feet being rubbed. Some guys will rub my feet, but the ones that don't rub my feet, they're the ones that I might, I don't know, get an extra little text, sweet text from or something. So it's vice versa. It's give and take. But these guys, listen, if you sleeping on some dead ass mattress, and if you're in a bedroom at your mum's house, because I've been seeing it in certain people's snaps, like I start clocking stuff, you've got like a pine wood bed, but then your chest of drawers is white, your curtains are red, but your lampshade's blue. Like, come on, go IKEA. You see those £600 Louboutins that you bought? You best go IKEA and spend £600 on a matching bed set. Because all now, like I said, since quarantine, no one's seen your bed, no one's seen your front room, but we all still be seeing your trainers. Listen, stop faking it and stop attracting certain type of girls and then moaning about it because you can't match their lifestyles. Go get yourself some girl that wears select and is a hairdresser. Don't be trying to go out with a PA that works in Canary Wharf that is wearing Russell and Bromleys, because you won't be able to maintain that lifestyle. Each to their own, just putting it out there. Comment below, DM me, Paige Natalie TV with all my videos. And guys, you know, get your money up. Like, I'd rather you drove a normal car, but you had 20 grand savings in the bank and you were like, babe, I'm buying a house within the next year, then I'll sort out my car later. Even if you do own your own, you are renting a property, you're all renting, but then you're pulling up in a Range Rover that you even can't afford. But then when it comes to date night, you want to be telling me, can we just go Sheesh Mez in Emerson Park? Can we not go to Sheesh in Chigwell? I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. So I hope you enjoyed my chit chat for today. This is On the Same Page with Paige Natalie. Let me know, girls, if you're on the same page with me. Guys, I'd like to know your feedback, because you're all rolling around in your Balenciagas and your Rolexes, but you still ain't got money in the bank. So yeah, let me know. Follow me, subscribe. Mwah!